Hi, my name is Sanam, and welcome to another special edition of TF.N Digital. Today we go one-on-one with Star Wars Episode II design director, Doug Chiang. Doug has worked on such big films as Ghost, Forrest Gump, Back to the Future 2, and Terminator 2. He started with ILM in 1989 as a visual arts director, and then in 1995 headed over to work with George Lucas as a design director for Star Wars Episode I. His contribution to the magic of the myth is just beginning. Let's go to the Museum of Fine Arts in Houston, Texas, and find out what Doug has to say about designing for George Lucas and the ongoing Star Wars saga. Tell us about Episode II.
Very little, if anything. Actually, the only information that I can give you is what's on the website already, the Star Wars website, so you should just check that out. But the only thing I can say is it's going to be really pretty amazing. It's going to blow your socks off.
Was it a difficult transition from the classic Star Wars series?
No, actually, it's kind of nice because we kind of know where we need to go. And so we're kind of bridging that gap, but we're also taking some detours in design aesthetics. So that's why I say, there's going to be some nice surprises in there.
How did you get involved with Star Wars?
I worked at Industrial Light and Magic for about 4 or 5 years, and then I just got word that George was looking for people in the art department. And so I submitted my portfolio like everybody else. And so mine was just one of hundreds that got submitted, and fortunately I got picked.
What kind of working environment do you surround yourself with?
I usually listen to classical music when I work, and I just surround myself with as many books as I can get. The one thing is just do a lot of research, and sometimes you get your sort of inspirations from the strangest places. So, when you're designing, let's say, a vehicle, look at jewelry, for instance, or look at, drones. It's kind of, you really can't decide or find out where you're going to get your inspiration, so the main thing is just cover everything. Always do a lot of reading, just find as much as you can.
How does George Lucas communicate his ideas with you?
It varies. Sometimes he'll be very specific, because he'll have a character written. He'll say, this character needs to do this, or he needs to fly, or he needs to be this shape. Other times he just says, I just need a vehicle or a spaceship. Don't really, have any rules in terms of what it looks like. Just come up with something very unique that we haven't seen before.
Does he sketch what he wants?
During our weekly drawings, I'll show him a sketch, and sometimes he'll take a pencil and just start drawing what he thinks the new revision should be. And in those cases, it's very effective because then right away I know exactly what it is that he wants.
What percentage of your work does he reject?
In the beginning, it was probably 90% of it, but now it's more like perhaps 30%.
How hard was it to deal with the rejection?
It's not, because I'm used to that. Basically, I'm trying to, help visualize someone else's idea. And so it's hard to get into somebody else's head. So I don't take it personally at all. It's part of the job.
Tell us about your book, Robota.
Robota is a book that I'm working on my own, and it's a project that's ongoing. So if you're interested in finding out more about it, check out my website at dchang.com. And I'm going to post some new, exciting news soon. So keep checking back. Special
thanks goes out to Doug Chiang for giving us his time and access. He's so cute. And if you haven't seen it yet, check out the Magic of the Myth exhibit at the Museum of Fine Arts in Houston, Texas. The exhibit began on March 11th and will continue till June 24th, 2001. And on April 12th, the Houston Museum will have Ian McKay giving a guest lecture and discussion on concept art for feature films. Thank you for joining us on this special edition of TF.N Digital. We hope to be seeing you again soon. On our next special, we will be speaking to Ian McKay, concept artist for Star Wars Episode II.